Do this shit until they murder me.
Well, if it isn't the consequences of my own actions. Hello, everyone. It has been quite some time since I've uploaded a video. Life has been crazy, and I am just now getting around to this. So, a little catch me up. I have taken the motor out of my car, the blown one, and with the help of a buddy. And as you can see, I'm in the process of removing the stuff that's salvageable. Since the timing set, like the tensioner, the chain, all of that was brand new and only had, 2,000 miles on it. I'm reusing that. I inspected it. It all looks fine. I'm hoping that my Type S pump survived, even though it blew. Check that out. Yeah, awesome. And as you can see from the bottom, check that out. A rod through the pan. So I'm hoping that all that carnage happened on this side and that left my pump alone. The windage tray is probably toast, so I'll probably have to get a new one of those, but I'm hoping the pump survived. As soon as it blew, I let off the gas, or I let off the accelerator. So, but either way, I'll inspect it. Fun, good times. So with this over here doing it stripped down, I have finished this motor. So like I said, just a little recap. I did use some hyper eutectic pistons that admittedly I got off of eBay, and they're Nippon pistons. They're good for 500 horsepower. I figure because I'm gonna be running E85 now, I figure with that setup, I should be safe for 450. I'm not gonna push it to the edge. I was going to, but I'm just gonna keep it safe. So yeah, so this is done. The valve train, I freshened up the valve train, new valve stem seals and stuff like that. So everything else is put together. I got this sweet VegasBoost spark plug cover. I like it. Got it from a buddy. So I got these really cool titanium studs from DIY Mike. Shout out to DIY Mike and the locomotive crew. So this is good now. It's just we're waiting timing components and all that other stuff. So as soon as I get time today to swap this over, this motor should be good to install in the car. As you can see, I have a lot of goodies over here. I was going to reuse this. Oh yes, a word of advice. So with the Eagle rods that I have in this, they do not work with this stock pump. Okay, so I was going to run this pump because I wasn't going to rev past 7,500. That is not possible. The bottom of the studs, the nut hits the bottom of this oil pump. So unless you clearance that, which I'm just not going to. I just want to see if that pump survives. If it does, I'll use it. If not, I'll buy a new one. But just a word of advice: if you're using any of the aftermarket rods, and for some reason you're going to use the stock pump, don't. You just don't do it. Okay. So let's see, let's go over some of the stuff. These are all the used parts here. So I am going to be running a dual pump setup. These are just some that I had lying around. I just needed to test fit these. So I'm going to be running a Y setup here with 2200 cc injectors, a brand new Track Tough water plate because the K-Tune one just, let's be honest, it sucks. I got this wider cam plate, or the chain plate for the top of the cam tower. It's just wider. I just like this one better. The dual setup here. This is all going to go underneath the center of the car, and of course I'm getting a new catch can. Now the reason for this catch can, and it has one in, I don't know, is it two out? So two in and one out. So what I'm going to be doing, and I haven't seen anybody doing this recently, but it used to be all the craze back in the day, as I'm going to be welding this directly to my exhaust. And is that oil? Yeah. I'm going to weld this directly to my exhaust, and it's going to go directly to one of the ports, and it's going to create that Venturi effect and suck all of that crankcase pressure out. I live in a county where smog is not necessary, and it doesn't matter. But honestly, the car doesn't burn oil anyway, and I don't expect it to. So we should be fine. So hopefully that works out as well as I think it is. Other than that, everything else is cleaned up. The cover, got one of these nifty plates. on my table here, I wanted to call out something on the Track Tough kit. Oh, not the Track Tough kit. The K-Tune kit. A very common problem, and I'm sure everybody knows, is the alternator bracket. Check that out. A sweet, sweet crack, and it was about to fail. I'm just more and more disappointed, and I'm even thinking about not even running this, even though it hasn't given me problems. But right off the bat, when I first got it, all of these had to be taken apart, all these steps, and I had to run some Teflon through them, like a lot of Teflon. So I'll figure out what to do there. So I mean, aside from that, guys, it's just a quick update for those that have been asking, like, when's gonna be another video? I'm working on it. I have actually, I'm gonna be a dad for the first time. My first kid is gonna be born here just before Christmas or on Christmas. So I'm really busy with work, with the kid, with my house. I also did a little project. I guess you wouldn't say a little project, a big project. That was, I bought here, let me show you here, my little wall of stuff to do. I guess I can check off the assembling that and removing, and then half of the MR2 stuff's done. So my other projects here, I have a Tacoma, an 01 Tacoma, my 06 Volvo, that's like our daily, and I bought a 2011 Taurus Show, and as you can see here, it did not go well. I bought it, and the day after I bought it from a dealership, not a small one, a big one, it blew up. It rod knocked like crazy, and mind you, I bought this in California. I drove it almost 600 miles the next day. The moment I came into town, it started rod knocking. So as I took it apart, I saw everything that was wrong with it. I replaced the front differential because it's all-wheel drive, turbos, motor, seat, everything. The car runs amazing now, but I had to get that done first. As you see, my garage is a mess right now. I don't have the space. It's really, really cold. It's like 30 degrees outside, and it's only like 10 in the morning right now in Pahrump. So hopefully with my next video, I will have some shots of us. I hate saying I will have some shots of installing the video. I'm sorry, it's so cold. I'm installing the motor in the car after I mate these two up together. I am going to do a lot of cleanup. The engine bay is disgusting. It blew up in February with oil everywhere, and I let it sit, and it's super dusty, or just dirty out here. It is the desert, so even though it was under the car cover, it looks disgusting. I'm gonna have to power wash everything. So hopefully I can get that done and give you guys some shots of that, and hopefully we can get it running fairly soon. I want to get it running before my kid's here, before my kid's born. I don't know if that's gonna happen, but we'll try. So anyways, thank you guys. I appreciate everybody who's been asking for some videos. I will have some more coming out soon. I know the kid's gonna slow up my delivery a little bit, but rest assured, videos are coming. So thank you very much, everybody, for your support. Have a great holiday season. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.